Hi class, the next set of examples are a little bit different. What we're given here is a sentence, and what they want us to do is to solve the statement, which is going to result in an equation. Now, because you are given a variable and some of the word problems are going to have that variable being some unit, for these typical sentences, we just basically declare the variable and state that it's a number. So let me just declare the variable here. So let f be any number, and then the sentence that has actually come up with this one says the quotient of f and -3. So quotient means division, so f and -3, it's equal to -18. That is the actual sentence, and then the instructions up and above say to solve the statement. So in this case, to solve this statement, we're going to be multiplying by -3 and multiplying by -3. That isolates f. So f is equal to -18 times -3. Let me fix the 3. And f is equal to, that's going to be a 4. I'm getting 54 as the final answer. So let me just rewrite it. So f is equal to 54. Since typically these will be word problems that contain some unit, all of these we would express with some sort of a sentence, since the original problem is given as a sentence. And we would just say the number f is equal to 54. So word problems are going to have some sort of a unit, some unknown that we're solving. And I'm just setting up these problems so that we technically have the same format for all the problems. That's it for this one. Not that long, but the sentence is a little bit confusing. So let's take a look at 7. And let me start in the same format. Let n be any number. And then the equation is n divided by 8 is equal to -16. So at this point, let me multiply by 8. And this actually solves the problem here. So n is equal to -16 times 8. And that's going to give us, I'm getting -128. So n is equal to -128. That's our final answer. But remember that we have to express it with a sentence. So in this case, the number is n is equal to -128. Let's move on to 8. And in this case, very similar problem. I'll just say let x be a number. And then the sum of 3/4 and x, so 3/4 comes first in the sentence, is equal to 1/8. So here we could multiply by the LCD. Let me just we'll do the addition, or in this case, subtract the 3/4. So we're going to be left with x is equal to 1/8 minus 3/4, which at this point we're going to be multiplying times 2 and times 2. So this will give us 1/8 minus 6/8, or -5/8. And let me just rewrite it. Our final answer ended up being -5/8. And let me just rewrite it to the number is x is equal to -5/8. Okay, let's move on to problem 9. And this one is a subtraction problem. So let me just declare it by saying let y be any number. And then the sentence is going to be the difference between y and 1/3. So y minus 1/3. This is equal to negative 1/6. And then at this point, let me just add the 1/3. So we're looking at y is equal to negative 1/6 plus a third, which is going to have an LCD of 6. So multiply times 2 and times 2. And this will give us negative 1/6 plus 2/6, or a positive 1/6. So our final answer would be 1/6. And then with the sentence, we would just say the number y is equal to 1/6. If the problem had another unit instead of just a regular, in this case, variable here, you would include it. So if it said age or some other unit, then you would declare it as age and then end up with the same wording in the sentence. That's actually it for these set of problems. The next set of problems are going to be applications, so I'll put them in a different video.